Salam everyone, my name is Mus. Today, my group and I will answer a question regarding the constitution of a company. First and foremost, let me give a brief explanation of constitution. Constitution is a form of an agreement between the members of the company and the company itself. It's a contract, but in constitution, even in Malaysia, we have a constitution named Federal Constitution, which agreement between resident and the country. The constitution of a company consists of the memorandum and the article of the association of the company. The memorandum of association (MOA) of a company contains important information about the company, and the articles of association (AOA) contains the internal rules on the management of a company. But in Company Act 2016, the MOA and AOA was abolished into the constitution. So, Alia.
Besides that, Section 35 Subsection 1 of Contract Act 2016 says that only company of limited guarantee is mandatory to have this constitution. The other company may have or not have constitution. Also, in Section 35 Subsection 1 of Company Act 2016 said that provision to this act, the constitution of a company may contain the following provision: A. The object of the company. B. The capacity, rights, power and privilege of the company. C. Matters contemplated by the Act. And lastly, any matters that the company wants to include it in the Constitution. So the first questions, I would like to invite Izzah to answer the first questions. Izzah?
Okay. Sorry everyone. So let's start. So the first issue is whether Hamdi can prevent motor sendirian berhad enter into a contract with token sendirian berhad, which is outside of the object clause of the company. So in the law, the purpose of paragraph subsection 1, subsection A, section 35, subsection 2 of Contract Act 2016. If Constitution sets out the object of the company should be restricted from carry on any business which is not within the object. This is known as ultra vires. What means of ultra vires? Ultra vires is latent phrase, meaning beyond the powers. An act which require legal authority but is done without it is characterized in law as ultra vires. This law based on a case Ashbury Railway Carriage and Iron Company and Reaching. In the case of Ashbury Railway Carriage and Iron Company and Ritchie, the court held that the construction of railway ultra vires the object of the company. So, the contract is void. The company was not liable for breach of contract.
Effect of Constitution under Section 33, Section 1 state that Constitution of company serve as a contract between the company and members. Thus, any failure to observe will become breach of contract. In case one of the parties breaches one of the provision, the other party can take action to enforce in court. Means can sue and be sued for breach of any provision. This is based on case Hickman and Ken. Other than that, effect of binding contract between the company and its director under Section 32, Subsection 3. Every director is bound to act and manage the company in accordance with all provisions of the Constitution. Any act contrary to the provision of the Constitution may result in the director or the company liable for breach of contract. And effect of binding contract between members and company's director, also based on Section 32, Subsection 3. The members may take legal action on other members who did not observe the AOA. This is based on case Rafield and Hans. Muzafar, please continue with the application.
Hamdi, who is a member of Motor Sdn Bhd, disagreed with the director of Motor Sdn Bhd decision who wished to enter into a contract with Toki Sdn Bhd because he know it will be against the object clause of the company. the company supposed to manufacture motor vehicle, but the director diversify its business by entering into a contract to manufacture mobile phone, which is ultra virus.
So, the conclusion is the contract is ultra-vires, and Hamdi should prevent the directors of the company by taking legal action. Because of what? Because the directors of the company did not observe the company's constitutions.
Yay! Good job everyone for answering the first question. Okay, next we move on to the second question, which is whether our answer will be different if the contract has been completed. Okay, so for the issue for this question is whether the contract is valid or void if it has been completed. And the law for this issue, actually we are still using the same as previous ones, but we add a little more information which will be shared by Azhani. So, my Azhani, please answer the second question.
So, the law is using the section 35 subsection 2 in case of expiry, railway carriage and ayuko and richer. In the case of expiry, railway carriage and ayuko and richer, the court held that the construction of railway ultra-vires the object of the company. So, the contract is void. The company was not liable for breach of a contract. So, according to English law, contract which is not derived by ultra-vires will be void ab initio and cannot be ratified. However, under Malaysian law, it is allowed to take legal action in the event of the breach of contract even if this ultra-vires, provided that the contract has been fully performed and deemed to be valid. It is because to protect the innocent third party.
And also, the constitution does not constitute a binding contract with a company and outsider, even the company has breached a provision in articles to provide certain right to the outsider. The outsider cannot sue or enforce it against the company. The outsider has no right to compel the company to comply with it. In addition, the outsider also cannot prevent the company from altering the constitutions even if it will breach a contract.
Izzah ni, kang menyampuk je kerjanya.
No, I want to get married first.
The contract between Motor Sdn Bhd and Toki Sdn Bhd is deemed to be valid because the contract has complete and to be statutory contract for Motor Sdn Bhd and is a member Toki Sdn Bhd even is ultra-vires. However, since Hamdi unhappy with the director decision and can prevent to cancel the contract, which then the director cannot perform the contract with Toki Sdn Bhd, it will cause the director of company liable for the breach of contract. Besides that, Toki Sdn Bhd can sue the director for breach of the contract and ask for remedies but cannot take the legal action to force Motor Sdn Bhd to perform the contract.
So the conclusion is the contract is deemed to be valid, but Toki Sdn Bhd has no right to compel Motor Sdn Bhd to comply with it, but they are right. They can ask for remedy. Okay, that's all for Law hari ini. Thank you for watching. Selamat Hari Raya.